Leonora Ashfeld, the 59-year-old embodiment of modern maturity whose presence blends quiet magnetism with intellectual elegance, has carved a distinct place in contemporary fashion through a life defined by observation, discipline, and deliberate reinvention. Born in a rain-soaked port city in Northern Europe, she grew up surrounded by maritime textures, handwritten journals, and a family culture that valued reflection over noise. From an early age, Leonora developed an intuitive understanding of proportion and atmosphere, studying classical photography and human movement, disciplines that taught her how emotion is communicated through light, posture, and restraint. Long before modeling, she built a respected career as a visual storytelling consultant for cultural institutions, advising on how imagery shapes memory and authority. Her unexpected entry into fashion occurred at 50. When a visiting art director noticed her graphite-streaked hair, sculptural bone structure, and the composed stillness with which she observed a gallery opening. A single editorial shoot followed, rapidly gaining attention for its cinematic gravity and unforced authenticity. Almost overnight, Leonora became a muse for designers seeking a mature presence capable of conveying depth rather than trend. Known for her minimal gestures, penetrating gaze, and calm physical command, she transforms garments into narrative statements rather than decorative pieces. On runways from Paris to Copenhagen and Tokyo, her walk is slow and intentional, each step unfolding with controlled rhythm and confidence. Her editorial work often favors moody compositions and restrained palettes, allowing the natural contours of age to serve as visual architecture rather than concealment. Beyond modeling, Leonora operates as a creative advisor for heritage luxury houses, guiding long-term visual coherence and emotional pacing within campaigns. She is also a dedicated advocate for age representation, frequently speaking about maturity as an artistic advantage rather than a limitation. In her personal life, Leonora maintains a structured routine divided between her minimalist Berlin apartment and a remote coastal retreat where she studies historical garment construction, practices early morning swimming, and writes reflective essays on presence and identity. Despite her growing global recognition, she remains selectively visible, believing that elegance is sustained through restraint. Today,